have taken the lead.
A win has never felt better. We're just jumping around like it was, you know, a 4-year-old at Christmas.
My heart was broken. I was like, man, it can't end this way.
Do the Titans have a miracle left in them? If they do, they need it now.
Home run throwback was put in training camp. I threw it every time in practice. It worked every time in practice.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck.
I remember seeing like 8 guys right around and just about ready to make the tackle. It's like, geez, that's strange. He's backing up.
He throws it across the field to Dyson. He's got something. He's got something. 50. He's got it. He's got it. 20. End zone. Touchdown, Titans. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle.
I really couldn't believe my eyes.
I'm like, oh, he has a wall.
What? I put all this work into this, and now this happens.
That play symbolizes something. What it is, I don't know yet, but it definitely symbolizes something.
People kept saying how great they were, and they were a great team. But, you know, we should have been there. It should have been us.
But we're not going to go in, certainly not into this game, thinking that the things we did last January are going to carry us through this game, nor are we going to go into this game thinking that home run throwback's going to work again.
Ralph Wilson Stadium right outside of Buffalo, New York, where a sellout crowd is here for one thing.
Got to pay back. Revenge.
The Godfather of Soul sets the mood as the Buffalo. He's shown all the skills. Now can he stay healthy? The backs, Smith and Jackson, the receivers. Mold's a Pro Bowler in '98, and in spite of injuries, just missed 1,000 yards last year. Price and Reamer Smith, the tight end. Up front, Fina, Reuben Brown selected to the Pro Bowl 4 straight years. Ostrowski, Nails, and Hicks.
Green steps up, but you can't block everybody. That's Godfrey right up the middle. The problem is
Wiley, who takes over for the departed legend Bruce Smith. Very active linebackers. Newman, Holisek, Sam Cowart, one of the league's best, 186 tackles last year, and Rogers. In the secondary, Winfield, Urban, Henry Jones, a very aggressive safety who has cover skills, and Carpenter.
But he also hits people.
McNair intended for Wycheck. It's picked off by Keon Carpenter. Battle so far between the Bills and the Titans, the rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game. Sean Bryson is the new running back. Johnson under pressure. Down he goes. A free shot for Greg Favors.
Well, nobody even slowed him down. You talk about
the linebacker outside. The guy who did a terrific job was Rob Johnson, holding on to that football.
Roan. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by Antoine Winfield. The little guy at 5'9", 180 takes on a tight end and head over Tinka.
Did I hear a guy say about...
There it is, 26, right across the thighs. What a perfect tackle.
Roan is...
Jim getting a day off from Countdown. Rivalry is starting to build in great fashion by these hits. Godfrey on a sack of Johnson. Curse knocking down Smith. Favor trying to behead Johnson. And then Winfield just lets Rome know, don't come running in this.
Music City Miracle in the AFC wildcard game. Here is Wycheck after the handoff to Dyson. Remember, the rule is, if the ball is not going forward, it is legal. And as it turned out, it was not going forward. It was legal. And you saw... Curse jumps. Johnson on the run to the sideline and caught by Price. Now Smith, big hole. Good tackle by Blaine Bishop. 3rd and 2. 2nd and 2. Second. There's Smith. He's got the first down and more to the 16-yard line. And look at the emotion. Jamie Nails jumping up and down.
As much
Keep in mind that Joe Panos, the starting right guard, is not in there tonight. He's injured, and Jamie Nails starting for him. Johnson flush. Looks to the end zone. Price caught right hand. What a catch by Peerless Price with Damon Sidney draped all over him.
Now, Rob Johnson doesn't necessarily get all the hype about his ability to run for yards, but he buys an awful lot of time. Look at Price keep working. It bounces, and he winds up catching it with one hand. Off the left shoulder pad for the touchdown.
Steve Christie for the point after. And 75,000 plus on their feet to cheer the Buffalo Bills, who have just taken a 7-0 lead.
Does a good job of moving around. Really is a good runner. And then throws the ball the only place he can. But what a terrific catch by Peerless.
They're in pretty decent shape, don't they?
They're the numbers from last year. First total game, yards.
Fina, look at, here's Favors. He goes down out there. I'm going to tell you what.
There's a chance this could be a fumble.
Where is his knee has got to be down.
Yeah. His knee
is not down. That's a fumble.
But Johnny Greer blew the whistle because he was in the grasp.
Pass, 70% of the nation says yes, and everyone with a computer in the state of New York says no. That's 30%. NFL Films did a computer generation, and this is absolutely perfect the way it was mathematically. Here's the pass. There is a lateral. It is behind the lateral line. The call was correct. Wycheck to Dyson. They still will never believe it in Buffalo, but that's what the computers say.
You can sell these people snow in winter, and they won't buy that, baby.
George, complete down to the 23. A strike to Chris Sanders.
It's the first time he's gotten the ball to a wide receiver for a completion. And they're going to...
Sanders and Thigpen to the same side. McNair. Can't find anybody. Phil Hansen took him down. And boy, the Bills were really screaming at Johnny Greer for a hold by Eddie George. He was trying to protect his quarterback. Tennessee gets on the board with 4:17 to go in the first half. 7-3 in Buffalo. The numbers on Johnson so far. Back to throw again. Flags are down. Eric Moulds had no chance to get there because Samari Roll had a hold of him.
Well, he grabs what Roll does. He knows right here that he's beaten, so he just grabs him by the shirt. Actually, that's a smart play. You save a touch.
Right now, he is not on that front wall. Bryson got a good block. Bryson with all that speed down to the 25.
There's your screen, Joe.
He was the talk of this training camp. Johnson quickly over the middle. It's complete. Another first down to the 15. Jeremy McDaniel.
Boy, there. Yeah.
And this will cost him another 10.
Well, the only thing about it is the whole. Look, Carl Mock. He's the offensive line coach.
Is he a piece of work or what?
The only thing with Reuben Brown that happens to him is they ran a draw play the whole.
No injury report of any kind. Now they want a screen, and Kenny Holmes did a great job of diagnosing it, and Johnson has to run for his life. Kenny Holmes saw the screen coming and just went right out with Sean Bryson and said it's not going to happen. 1-yard kick. Will attempt a 51-yard kick. God! 20 a leg, but it just missed the post. 57 seconds to go. That's left. Buffalo comes with a blitz. McNair steps up. Steve McNair inside the 30, and how smart is that? Signals a timeout as soon as he hits the ground.
How strong is he?
Three-man rush. He goes over the middle. Wide check inside the 15-yard line.
See, I think now you can get up and just ground the ball.
McNair, pump fake over the middle. Blocked by Wycheck. Frank Wycheck, with one of the best pair of hands in the National Football League, had a gift.
He'll never get...
And it gets there. Look at this. Boom.
Maybe it's a little bit out in front, but he'll make more of those catches than he doesn't.
Del Greco from 27. He's already been good from 38. So they lose the opportunity to get a touchdown, but Del Greco converts. Jeff Fisher celebrated a step too early.
Well, you know, you talk about
First half stats, pretty reflective of an even battle. Tennessee with the advantage in the passing yards, Buffalo with the advantage in the rushing yards. Eddie George stood up in the backfield. Hanson was there first, and then Sam Rogers. And Buffalo's defense has been oh so tough tonight. McNair under pressure. And they got it. Keith Newman, who was active only 4 games last year, the new starting left outside linebacker, the Bill 15. McNair, flat. Holy cow, Eddie George was wide open.
I don't know if Eddie George would have scored because he had to wait for the ball to get there. But this ball hits him right in the stomach. Eddie George is a wide receiver on the outside. Watch this. He is wide open. He has to wait on the ball, and he looks up at the defender coming at him instead of looking at the ball. And he lets the ball go to the outside. Whether he hit him or not afterwards, look where he had to throw this ball.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea for somebody to slide out and get a piece of Javon
Someone out of block.
See if the penalty makes any difference. 3rd and 10. Johnson, good protection. Now he's flushed. Excellent speed, trying for the sticks. It'll be close.
He didn't make it.
He was short of our gold 1st and 10 line by maybe a foot.
He had to get to the 24-yard line, and he...
Steve Christie knocks it through, and the Bills will extend their lead to 4. Blitz coming. They got there at the 9. Newman with his 2nd sack.
Well, you had Newman, you had Sean Price, and you had Ted Washington. All 3.
Steve McNair has really struggled, and total yards, the Titans in the second half as a team, -4. They can't get away. Flutie is, but straight line speed, he can really go. Curse straight up the middle, flushes him out. Here goes Johnson, 1st down, and out of bounds. That's the speed.
Yeah, well, you're going to have, you know, I mean, you go into this game not thinking that that's what...
5%.
So is Paul.
There you go.
6 rushes, 60 yards. 3rd down.
Rating team, they are going to be heard from.
Now, you still shut down anybody in this league, you're doing well.
Christie for the field goal to make it a 7-point lead, a 41-yarder. Christie, true again. The Bills extend their lead to 7. Christie to Mason. From the 7. Has the seam. Mason Christie to beat. And Christie took him out of bounds. Huge return.
No flags.
58 yards for Derek Mason, the 4-year vet out of Michigan State.
You know what I like about
McNair with time. And somehow it got through to Wycheck. That looked like it was going to be picked off by Keon Carpenter, who came flying. The ball just hanging there, and
Here comes the play action fake. Wycheck's going to run a little corner route, left side of your screen. Watch Carpenter come through there. How it got through, he'll never know.
White. Mike Heimerdinger calls out the play he wants for the Titans offense. And 75,000 come to their feet. McNair to throw. Incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Aaron Kinney. Third down and long. Big rush. They got him at the 3. Curse is right there. Eddie Robinson was also coming.
Eddie Robinson was the guy. He comes inside. Javon Curse comes from the outside. And Rob Johnson is limping.
He's been sacked 5 times in this game.
Eddie Robinson versus the outside. They never even slowed him down.
Here's what happened.
As he drops back, watch his left foot. He'll plant up on his toe. Right there's left foot, and it looks like he just, something gave way on him, and then he goes down. Now, they get these high ankle sprains, which are just above the ankle, and it'd be hard to push off on.
McNair, play action. Has time, deep down the middle. Pickens, flag interference. A beat too early. Ken Irvin wrapped his arms around Pickens' neck.
Well, the big thing is this ball here. Now you see Irvin come over. I mean, it hits him in the helmet. I don't know, and he's upset. I don't quite understand what he can be upset about.
He lassoed him around the neck.
He can't believe it.
Eddie George on the toss. Touchdown. Wow. Go back to when they gambled on 4th and 1 inside the 10 and didn't make it. That's what set up this field position. Right out of his teammates, Bruce Matthews says this is a great group of people. McNair, Williams, loose ball. Tennessee got it back. Pat Williams is having a career night.
You know, every time.
Because he has shown flashes that he can really lead this ball club if he can stay healthy. 3rd and long for Van Pelt. Sits in the pocket and throws complete. What a throw, and the first down to Jeremy McDaniel at the sideline.
That's what I'm talking about. Somebody else is going to have to help him.
3rd and 6 for Buffalo. Van Pelt. Molds couldn't hold it. Would have been very close to a first down, and Samari roll on defense.
Samari.
George. Now you've got to use the timeout.
Yeah, now, but I would have. Rob Johnson, if he's hurt, he can't play. All you have is Alex Van Pelt. You don't have anybody on their, what they call taxi squad. Well, Alex Van Pelt, watch this throw. There's Jason Fisk, and he can't get his arms around it. He said, this baby is mine. Look at number 97. Ostrowski, the center, is blocking him. He lets him go. There was supposed to be a screen to Sean Bryson up the middle, and Jason Fisk played it beautifully.
4-man rush. Quick throw to Molds. Molds, 40, 30. Out of bounds at the 20. The wide receiver.
This is how strong. He breaks Bishop's tackle. Samari can't even. He throws Samari away like he's not even there.
Christie from 33. He's hit from 41 and 42, missed from 51.
Got it.
The third field goal of the night for Christie.
Look at these players. They are not all that excited. I mean, the Buffalo Bills players. Look at them. Because they remember what happened a year ago. They're waiting for another 31 seconds to run off that clock.
Now in Buffalo because
of the mute throwback last year. Here's the kick. Mason 2 yards deep.
Out.
Mason. What a return to the 49. A 51-yard kickoff return for Mason.
You know why this thing goes back this far? First of all, there is blocking. But when I said you...
Eddie George can't get out of bounds. They've got to come up and kill the clock at the line of scrimmage. Greg Hendrick from 60 yards away to tie.
He should have time. They only have 4 guys rushing.
It's got a chance, but it's wide. Revenge is sweet for the Buffalo Bills. Hendrick gave it a ride, but wide left. What a way to start the season for the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. ESPN crew, Joe Theismann, Paul McGuire, Solomon Wilcox, and yours truly, Mike Patrick. Stay tuned for SportsCenter with Dan Patrick and Stuart Scott. Good night from Orchard Park. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.